This is the third time I filmed this video because I can't get the setup correct because I'm using a crappy camera. Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about the 5 reasons why you would have the right to not be afraid underneath a blanket. Now I know you guys are already probably realizing 3 things about me. 1, that I'm kind of talking really soft. 2, that I'm not really wearing any makeup. And 3, that I'm sitting down. And as I told you before, I'm sitting down because I have a crappy equipment. I don't wear any makeup because I just woke up and no one wears makeup to bed. I'm whispering because I don't want my family to hear me talking to you guys because that's embarrassing. So, like I said in the intro, I'm going to tell you guys 5 reasons why you have the right not to be afraid underneath your blanket. Because a lot of people, including myself when they were younger or now, feel like if they have a limb outstretched in one of their blankets that they're going to be taken by that paranormal activity ghost thing. And that's really scary, but I'm going to tell you why keeping those limbs in is really going to benefit you in every single way and why. Let's get on with the video. Number 1. If you're laying in bed and someone tries to grab your foot and drag you out of bed, they'll probably drag the whole blanket with you if you're underneath the blanket. Therefore, when they drag you, you can take the blanket out from where you're sitting and rise up and throw it over them as they try to attack you. This can confuse them and you can either jump on them or hit them or take the bat underneath your bed and start smacking them and say, "Get away, get away." Number 2. If someone's trying to grab you and they miss on the first time, if they don't miss on the first time, refer back to number 1. If they miss the first time, you can use this to your advantage. You can wake up and try to throw the blanket on top of them, just like number 1. Or you can hit them or anything. Having being underneath a blanket will confuse them because it doesn't take your exact shape. It's kind of like a cover of your body. Wow! Number 3. If you really want to confuse your attacker, you can when you hear them come in, you can take the edge of your blanket and roll up into a burrito. This will probably initially confuse them and make them want to stop and not really attack you. But then, when you sit up from your burrito, this will probably make them even more weirded out. So you sit up and you try your best to walk over them and you knock them down with the force of your body because you plus blanket equals a large mass. And once you have them knocked down, you can either unroll or just lay there because they probably won't be able to push you back up. 4. If your attacker is coming in with a knife or some kind of device that is meant to kill you that is sharp, then you wake up instantly. Hopefully you'll wake up because someone's trying to kill you in your room. If you don't wake up, I'm sorry, you're probably going to die. But you can take the blanket and hoist it above your head or wherever they think they're going to stab you. And when they go down to stab you, you'll have to do this instance before, obviously. When they go down to stab you, it will go through the blanket, but since you have it over your head, the hilt or like the backside, the handle of the blade won't go through because it's not sharp. Therefore, you'll be stopping the knife and you can maneuver it out of the way, and then you'll be safe from harm. Number 5. This is for someone who might come into your room that will have a gun. This technique is probably the hardest to master and probably the least likely to survive, but it might just work. When you hear your attacker come in with the gun, you have to instantly wake up and place the blanket over your whole entire body. I suggest standing up. I know it might be hard because you're sleeping, but you'll have to stand up if you want this to work. Therefore, after you stand up, you can start dancing around in your blanket, and this will confuse the attacker because they don't know when to shoot, because they don't know exactly where your body is based on just where your hand placements are. So if they shoot, maybe they'll miss. If they don't miss, that sucks. But if they do miss, then you have a chance to get close to them, and therefore you can throw the blanket on top of them and take the gun from them and then call the police, which is the best thing to do. Alright guys, so there you have it. Those are 5 reasons why you have the right to not be afraid underneath your blanket. If you have suggestions on what else you could do, you could leave them down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! I don't know why I just waved with 2 fingers, that's weird.